Gregg Smith joins us now to cover this. Do you see any opportunity to make money here in this market sell-off today?
Hey, good morning, Stuart. Well, as Bobby De Niro said in Goodfellas, every once in a while, people will take a beating. And investors in their portfolios woke up this morning walking into a buzzsaw. And the question of the day is to panic or not to panic. And the news we learned overnight is very interesting. It could be a huge boon for AI in the aggregate. It potentially will benefit many software, many application layer companies. But I think it's too early to know what's going to happen.
Is big tech overvalued?
I don't think the Mag 7 big tech is overvalued. Look, I think you look at these companies, and I think they have so much operating leverage, cheap cost of capital, pricing power, and what I would say is technological disruption capabilities that I think they're going to win. The gap between the haves and have-nots is only widening.
But do they have to keep on spending all this money to compete with the Chinese who've done it much cheaper? Why do they have to keep spending this money?
Well, that could be a big upside. I mean, and as you're seeing it today with data center stocks and energy stocks going down, that might pose a question, will their CapEx budgets be cut? And if so, that capital could be redeployed or given back to shareholders in the form of stock buybacks or dividends. But it's too early to tell, and anything coming out of China, we need to be skeptical of, right? DeepSeek speaks Chinese. I dare you to ask it about Tiananmen Square or Taiwan. You're going to get a non-answer answer back. So we don't know what's going to come from this.
Would you buy any big tech today?
I would. I would not race out and catch a falling dagger with stocks like NVIDIA or the chip stocks. But for investors with cash, this should be a day they crave. They should begin to tiptoe into the market. They should have a shopping list. And I would encourage them to look at buying a big tech fund, an ETF or broad-based ETF. And you do have certain winners today, as you pointed out earlier. You have Apple up. You have Meta. Meta just made a new 52-week high. And there's going to be winners. Look what happened with Netflix last week, right? They had more users. They raised prices. You got Amazon. Imagine the pricing power that Amazon has, right? When Amazon Prime was introduced, it was $79 a year, went to $99, $119. It's now $139 a year. I tell you, my wife, my kids, we have an instant gratification heroin needle in our arm of Amazon packages getting delivered every day. I would pay another $2 or $5 a month to have my Amazon Prime. So you think about the pricing power these companies have, and they continue to have massive leverage and cheap cost of capital. I'm not worried about a DeepSeek disrupting that.
I want to hear what they've got to say when they make their earnings report. Are they going to keep on spending money like this? Do they need to spend that kind of money? We'll find out this week.
It's coming up soon.
Gregg Smith, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it always.